Right. The structure of the paper, MCQ, there are 50 questions. MCQ. As the second paper, there are 6 questions. We have to answer 5. Including 1 and 2. Think question number 1 and 2 compulsory. Another 3 questions we have to answer. There are 6 questions available. We have to answer 5 questions. 1 and 2 compulsory. Question number 1, company, relevant for lesson 12. And second one, relevant for management account parts. Management accounts. From lesson 13 to 16, relevant for management accounts. Normally, question number 3, there's accounting equation. This year paper also 30 marks. Accounting equation. Fourth one, normally there's prime and books. Normally. This year paper also 20 marks available for prime and books. Then non-profit organization available, cash flow statement, and CVP analysis like that. There are 5 questions we have to answer second paper. It has given marks out of 400. Lakunu denne 400 වලින් 211 for MCQ paper and balance 211 for second paper. All questions available 40 marks. හැම ප්‍රශ්නෙට 40 marks ගන්න හම්බ වෙනවා බලන්න. පහක් අපි හදන්න ඕන. Including 1 and 2 compulsory. Right. Think financial accounts, question number 1, company. Second one, management accounts. Think accounting mainly can be divided by 2 parts. Financial accounts as well as management accounts. Compulsory. It is called type of accounting. Our duty, we are going to provide information about the business organization, subject relevant for the business. Therefore, practically think about business and organization. මේ lesson එක තේරුම් ගන්න ලේසිම ක්‍රමය තමයි practically business එක තුළ මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා හිතන්න. We are going to discuss about the business organization. Therefore, business and organization. Our duty, we are going to provide information to the interest party about the business organization. Right, this is the way you have to think. This is the structure of the paper. Right, this is the way you have to think. Think employee, customer, supplier, manager, financial institutes. Those are called interest parties of the business organization. On මුලින්ම මේ විදිහට හිතන්න ඕන. Employees available, customer, supplier, manager, financial institutes, as well as government institutes. Those are the interest party of the business organization. Our duty, we are going to provide information to the interest party. Therefore, we are going to prepare financial statement, income statement, statement of financial position, statement of changes in equity, statement of cash flow, accounting policies and notes. නිතර හිතන්න ඕනේ මේවා. මේ තමයි හදන්න යන දේවල්. මේගොල්ලන්ට තමයි information දෙන්න අපි යන්නේ. Therefore, those are called financial statement. It is included. There are 5 parts. Those are called elements of financial statement: assets, liability, income, expense, as well as equity available or capital. Right. All the business organization available assets, liability, income, expense, equity. All the business organization for provide information to the interest party, they have to prepare financial statement. කොහෙද මේවා අපි හදන්න ඕනේ? මෙන්න මේගොල්ලෝගේ. Trading business, as well as service business and manufacturing business. මේගොල්ලෝගේ තමයි මේවා හදන්න ඕනේ. Those are the business and organization mainly can be divided by 2 parts: profit making organization as well as non-profit organization. Non-profit means main purpose is not for generate profit. Example, sport clubs, social activities. Separate lesson available. Lesson 8, 20 marks this year papers. Not for profit making organization. And profit making organization further can be divided by 3 parts: sole proprietorship, only 1 owner is available; partnership, more than 2 owners available; as well as company, owners of the company shareholders. But non-profit organization, owners not available, available members. On මේ වගේ members ලා ඉන්න බලන්න. Think like this: stakeholders of the business organization. components of financial statement, elements of financial statement, type of business and organization. Think lesson 6, sole proprietorships. Lesson 10, partnerships. Lesson 12, company. Lesson 8, non-profit organization. Lesson 7, manufacturing accounts. Accounting equation, double and system, prime and books, accounting concepts available, standards, lesson 11, incomplete records, lesson 9. There are 16 lessons we have discussed. Our duty, we are going to provide information about the business organization. Think business transaction. What about hitanna vidya balanna? Business gana hitanna, organization gana hitanna, stakeholders gana hitanna, hadanne monada kiyala balanna, and it is includes elements of financial statement. මේ විදිහට හැම වෙලේම හිතන්න ඕන ළමයි. ඒක තමයි මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා තේරෙන්නේ බිස්නස් එක ඇතුලේ. මොකද්ද අපි කරන්න හදාන්නේ කියලා තේරෙන්නේ එතකොට. හරි. All the business organization when they are going to prepare financial statement, this is a part. पण මේ part එක නිතරම මම මතක් කරන්නේ මේ තමයි විශේෂයෙන් බලන්න ඕන දේවල්. All the business organization when they are going to prepare financial statement to the interest party, we have to prepare financial statement. This is part. Step number 1, changes in resource of the business organization. මෙන්න මේ business organization එකේ මෙන්න මේ කියන අවුරුදු තුල resource change වෙලා business එක තුළත resource ටික වෙනස් වෙලා අන්න recognize කර ගන්නවා as a transaction and events. Step number 1, all the business organization when they are going to prepare financial statement from the beginning, changes in resource of the business organization during the current period should be recognized as a transaction and events. After that, information should be collected by using source documents. Then, information included in the source document should be recorded in the prime and books. Information included in the prime and book should be recorded in the ledger. By closing ledger accounts, trial balance should be prepared in the general ledger. If it is not equal error correction after that adjustment, then preparing financial statement. On the other transaction and events, source documents, prime and books, ledger, trial balance, error correction, adjustment, and financial statement. Think we have discussed source documents. On අනිවාර්යෙන් paper එක දැනගන්න ඕන source documents. Receipts, payment voucher, debit notes, credit notes, sales invoice, purchase invoice, and journal vouchers. Source documents and prime and books, cash receipt journal, cash payment journal, purchase return journal, sales return journal, as well as petty cash payment journal and general journal. All the transactions. You have to know how to record in the prime and books. Then think ledger can be divided by 2 parts. Ledger can be divided by 2 parts, general ledger, sub-ledgers. Sub-ledgers further can be divided by 2 parts, debtors ledger and creditors ledger. Step number 4, information included in the prime and books should be recorded in the ledger. Ledger can be divided by 2 parts, general ledger, sub-ledgers. Sub-ledgers further can be divided by 2 parts, debtors ledger and creditors ledger. Think process. All the business organizations should be applied when they are going to prepare financial statement. After, by closing ledger account, trial balance should be prepared in the general ledger. Trial balance only general ledger. If it is not equal, error correction. Error correction parts. Error correction. After that, adjustment, very important parts. Bad debts and doubtful debts adjustment, disposal adjustment, leasing adjustment, revaluation adjustment, warranty adjustment, depreciation adjustment, inventory adjustment, damage stock adjustment, accrual prepaid adjustment, goods sent on sales or return based adjustment. On ඊට පස්සේ අමාරු part එක තමයි මෙන්න මේක. Adjustment. Then preparing financial statement. ඔන්න යන part එක බලන්න. All the business organizations බලන්න හැම තැනම business තියෙනවා. හැම රටකම business තියෙනවා. ලංකාව විතරක් නෙවෙයි තියෙන්නේ. business එකක් තියෙන තැනක අනිවාර්යෙන් accounts තියන්න ඕන. මෙන්න යන පාර. කොහේ යදුවත්. ඒ කියන්නේ මොන රටක business තිබුණත් ගණන් හදන්නේ මේ විදිහට. Therefore, this is our duty in accounting. We are going to provide information about the business organization. There are 16 lessons available and mainly can be divided by two parts, financial accounts as well as management accounts. There are 12 lessons, financial account, balance part, management accounts. When it starts, grade 12, we have discussed up to lesson 10. Up to lesson 10, we have discussed grade 12. Balance 6 lesson, we have discussed grade 13. Right. First one, recognize transaction. Think about process. Think about organization. Think about type of business. Think interest party. Think financial statement. Elements of financial statement. It passes hitana minimati. Business transaction. Think about business transaction. Make athulu manada venni. Purchase. Think about cash purchase. On hitana vidhi balan. Cash purchase. Purchase available all the business organization. It may be cash purchase, credit purchase, purchase return, cash paid for creditors, discount receipts. Related transaction for purchase. Sales also same way. Cash sales, credit sales, sales return, cash receipt from debtor, discount allowed, bad debts. Rent income, interest income, dividends income, commission income. Like that, there are more income available. 3 transactions. Received in cash, receivable, received in advance. Think how it records. And electricity, salary, rent, advertisement, commission expense, water bill, telephone bill, like that expense available. 3 transactions. Paid in cash, not paid, prepaid. Loan obtained, loan paid. Additional capital, drawings. Land built in motor vehicle available. Purchase on cash, purchase on credit, purchase on lease basis, depreciation, disposal, revaluation, leasing. Those are the business transactions. First one, you have to know how to record each and every transaction by using accounting equation. Second one, you have to know how to record by using double entry system. Third one, you have to know how to record the prime books. Very important. Permana karunu tunak තේරෙන්න ඕන. Business එක වෙන හැම transaction එකක්ම මුලින්ම equation එකේ දාන විදිහ තේරෙන්න ඕන. accounting equation. After that, you have to know how to record in the ledger by using double entry system. Third one, think how to record the prime books. Very important. Normally, A-level paper question number 3 accounting equation. This year paper also 30 marks. And question number 4th one, normally they ask prime and books. This year paper has given 20 marks. Right? From the beginning, I'm going to discuss. On the mold of discuss accounting equation, double entry system, as well as prime and books. Anne පාඩම් තුන මුලින්ම clear කරගන්න ඕන. accounting equation, each and every transaction. මේ තමයි වෙන transaction. ඒ කියන්නේ business එක මොකක් වුණත්, organization මොකක් වුණත් ඇතුලේ වෙන්නේ එකම දෙයක්. Purchase තියෙන හැමතැනම බලන්න. Think related transaction. Sales available, all the business organization. Think related transaction. Loan available. And additional capital drawings available. Income and expense available. මේවට අදාළ transaction, think how to record in the accounting equation, how to record by using double entry system, and how to record the prime and books. That from the beginning, I'm going to discuss some example MCQ paper relevant for accounting equation. Question number 1, Balan. Question number 1. Think what would be the answers. There's net impacts to the accounting equation. And given business entity purchase goods, list price is given. On list price, do not record karna vidhiya balanna. It is given list price. And given subject to 10% trade discounts. On the mata මුලින්ම කියලා දෙන ළමයි මෙන්න මේක හිතන්න අනිවාර්යෙන්ම. ඔයගොල්ලෝ මුලින්ම තේරුම් ගන්න ඕනේ business එක ඇතුලේ වෙන හැම transaction එකක්ම කාරණා තුනක් තේරුම් ගන්න ඕනේ. Think how to record in the accounting equation, how to record by using double entry system, how to record in the prime and books. ඔන්න ඔය කතන්දර තුන තේරුණාට පස්සේ අපිට යන්න පුළුවන් organization වලට. Sole proprietorships, partnerships, company, non-profit organization, manufacturing business. මෙන්න මේව හදන්න බේස් එක තමයි මේ පාඩම් තුනේ වැටෙන්න බලන්න. Double entry system and accounting equation and prime and books. ඔය පාඩම් තුන clear වුණොත් organization ටක් ගාලා clear කරගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ organization වල මෙන්න මේ කියන financial statement හදන base එක තමයි lesson 2 3 4 වලින් අපි දාගන්න යන්නේ. Right. Question number first one. There's the effect of this transaction is accounting equation. Think trade discount also given. On paper anivaran trade discount enawa. You have to know how to record trade discounts. If it is given this price, trade discount should be deducted. On a transaction occur after deducting trade discounts. Trade discount කියන එක record කරන්නේ නැහැ අපි. Price එක උඩින් ගහලා තියෙන්නේ marketing එකේදී. Think transaction occur after deducting trade discounts. If it is given list price, trade discount should not be recorded. Paper එකේ අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අහනවා. Think question number first one. Assets equal liability plus equity. Assets equal liability plus equity. And given list price is given, think values in 1000 to maintain understandability. List price is given 6 million. Metama list price. But it is given trade discounts, list price can gala in price. But if it is given trade discounts should be deduct from list price. On a trade discount do not mulima deduct karanna. It has given 10% trade discounts. Based on this value 10% equal 600. Therefore, this is a value should be recorded as a credit purchase. May dekama record karanne naha balanna. Mewa record karanne bෑ. This is a value should be recorded as a credit purchase. Transaction occur after deducting trade discounts. Therefore, first one answer is stock increase. On stock එක වැඩි වෙනවා only 5,400. As well as it has given credit purchase, liability also increased by 5,400. On 600 as well as 6,000 should not be records. Trade discount is not income. Trade discount is not paid for equity. On අනිවාර්යයෙන් වෙනවා paper එකේ list price and trade discounts. पण මේ දෙකම record කරන්නේ නැහැ අපි. Transaction එක වෙන්නේ discount එක අඩු කළාට පස්සේ. But discount can be divided by two parts. Discount can be divided by two parts. Discount, cash discount, and trade discounts. Think trade discount should not be recorded. Only cash discount should be recorded. Cash discount further can be divided by two parts. Discount allowed and discount receipts. මෙන්න මේ දෙක විතරයි record කරන්න අපි. Trade discounts should be deduct from list price. Trade discount should not be recorded. මොන තේරුම් ගන්න විදිය බලන්න. paper එකේ අනිවාර්යයෙන් මේව අහන්න. list price කරන බලන්න හැමතැනම ගහලා තියෙන price එක discount කියලා ගහලා තියෙන බලන්න. බොරුවට price එක උඩින් ගහලා තියෙන්නේ. අපි ගියොම කීයක් අර අඩු කරලා දෙනවා. marketing එකේ තියෙන. මොකද ලංකාවේ මිනිස්සු හුරු වෙලා ඉන්නවා කඩේකට බඩුවක් ගන්න ගියපුවම අඩු කරන්න බැයිද කියලා අහනවනේ. අඩු කර නැත්නම් එන්නේ නැහැ. එහෙනම් බිස්නස් කරන්නේ price එක උඩින් ගහලා තියෙන්නේ. ගියපුවම අඩු කරලා දෙන්න. අන්නේ ගහලා තියෙන price එක තමයි list price එක. අඩු කරන ගන්න තමයි trade discounts. මේ price එක බොරුවට උඩින් ගහලා තියෙන්නේ. මොකද මිනිස්සු හුරු වෙලා ඉන්නවා අඩු කරන්න බැයිද කියලා අහන්න. අඩු කරේ නැත්නම් එන්නේ නැහැ බිස්නස් එකට. ඒ price එක ගහනකොට ගහන්න උඩින්. But think transaction occur after deducting trade discounts. Therefore, this is the value should be records. Those two values should not be records. Trade discount can income එකක් නෙවෙයි. As income should be considered discount receipts. Those are called cash discounts. Discount mainly can be divided by two parts: cash discounts and trade discounts. Trade discounts should not be recorded. That is a thing keep in mind. Only record cash discounts. Cash discount, discount allowed income, discount is expense. Therefore, question number one, answer asset increase and liability increase only 5,400. Think second one also. Other try එකක් දෙන්න. There's how to record in the accounting equation net impact there's net effects. Balance of 9,000 payable to creditors of the business was settled by its owner out of his personal money. At the time of settlement, creditor allowed discount 900,000. මොනවද අයිතිකාරයා business එකේ creditors වලට ගෙවලා discount එකක් හම්බෙලා paid by the owner based on entity concepts. Application part entity concepts. Business is a separate person from owner. Entity concept එකේ තේරුම තමයි අයිතිකාරයයි business එකයි කියන්නේ දෙකක්. Business is the separate person from owner. Based on entity concepts, anything of the business was paid by the owner should be considered as a additional capital. paid for creditors by the owner. At the time of settlement, creditor allow discounts. Think second part. Question number second one. We are going to settle 9,000 balance. This is the balance payable for creditors paid by the owner at the time of settlement. Creditor allow discounts. That is a discount receipts. Paid by the owner, not paid in cash. Paid by the owner. Paid by the owner. You have to apply entity concepts. Business is a separate person from owner. Business එකයි අයිතිකාරයකන දෙන්නෙක්. Anything of the business was paid by the owner should be considered as an additional capital. Think assets equal liability plus equity. At the time of settlement, creditor allow discounts. Think discount allowed by the creditor. In the business point of view, that is a discount received. It means paid in cash by the owner. Balance part 8,100. On a given මෙච්චරයි මෙච්චරක් settle කරන්න යන්නේ discount එකක් හම්බ වෙනවා අපිට. Creditor තමයි allow කරන්නේ business එක පැත්තෙන් හම්බ වෙනවා. That is a discount received. I think there are two transactions. First one paid for creditors by the owner. ඔන්න බලන්න මෙතන දෙකක් තියෙන්නේ මේ. අයිතිකාරයා ගෙවනවා creditors ලට 8,100. Paid for creditors by the owner. By the owner should be considered as an additional capital, not if it for cash. Anything of the business was paid by the owner should be considered as an additional capital. Second one, discount received income. Therefore, equity increase. And discount received also effect for creditor decrease. Discount received also effect for creditor decrease. Think discount received account credit, creditors account debit double end. Therefore, paid for creditors by the owner. Second one, discount received income. Discount received account credit, creditors account debit. What is the thing? Keep in mind. Discount received also effect for creditor decrease. There's net impacts. Therefore, think question of second one answer. Liability decreased by 9,000 as well as equity increased by 9,000. Therefore, this is the second one answer. There's net impact to the economic equation. Two transactions. Paid for creditors by the owner and discount is available. You have to apply entity concepts. Entity. Business is a separate person from owner. Think about third one. Try එකක් දෙන්න බලන්න. Read carefully. There's net impacts. Record separate transaction. Then think net effects. First one, read carefully. Record valuation 1,000. Record valuation 1,000. And given monthly installment 8,000 for the loan obtained by his business was paid by the owner. Think anything of the business was paid by the owner should be considered as additional capital. On a business එකේ මොකක් හරි අයිතිකාරය ගෙවුවොත් we have to consider as additional capital. Think question number second one. Question number third one. Question number 3 try කරන්න බලන්න. And given monthly installment 8,000, but think it is include interest also. Interest, that is expense. Balance amount paid as a loan. When අපි loan installment ආපහු ගෙවනකොට loan විතරක් ගෙවලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ. But given loan installment, it is included interest paid by the owner. It means as a loan paid 6,000. As a loan paid. Everything assets equal liability plus equity. Thing paid by the owner, but it is include interest. First one thing, loan paid 6,000. Paid as a loan 6,000. Loan liability decrease 6,000. And interest is expense. Equity decrease 2,000. Equity decrease, but thing paid by the owner, not if it for cash. Equity increase again 8,000. Very important. මේ තමයි අයිතිකාරය ගෙවන ගාන. Based on entity concept, it should be considered as an additional capital. There's net impacts. Think liability decreased by 6,000 as well as equity increased by 6,000. Net impact. This is answer. There's net impact. There are two think loan installment. ඒ කියන්නේ loan එකක් ගත්තාම ආපහු ගෙවනකොට loan විතරක් ගෙවලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ. interest එකත් ගෙවන්න ඕන. ඒකත් අර ගෙවන එක ඇතුළේ තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Therefore installment, it is include interest as well as loan, but thing paid by the owner based on entity concepts. Anything of the business was paid by the owner should be considered as a additional capital. හදන්න try කරන්න. අද වෙනකම් working හදාගන්න. Question number 4th one. Fourth one, there are more transactions. Read carefully. Think what would be the answers. There's net impacts. Record separate transaction. Hadan try එකක් දෙන්න fourth one. Assets equal liability plus equity. First one, record transactions separately. There's net impacts. Net impact there's record values in 1000. Read carefully. There's MCQ paper like this example. There's MCQ paper like this example. First one, read carefully. Think question number 4th one. Sandun comments retail business. Invest in 7,000 in cash. During the month end 31st August 24. Think first one on invested cash as capital. Second one, goods costing 9,000 were purchased on credit and were sold for 15,000 on cash. Further, business incurred 4,000 expense, but given of which 2,500 was payable. This is a past paper question, only numbers change. Think there are 4 transactions. There's net impacts. Record values in 1000. To maintain understandability, each and every transaction think how to record in the economic equation. First one, owner invested cash as a capital. Asset increase cash as well as equity increase as a capital, first transaction. And second one, goods costing 9,000 were purchased on credit. Second one, purchase on credit 9,000. Therefore, asset increase 9,000. Purchase on credit. Therefore, liability also increase 9,000. Second transaction. Purchase on credit. And second one, and were sold for 15,000. One second dekai, third dekai වැදගත්. Second one, purchase on credit 9,000. අන්නේ purchase කරපුවා ආපහු විකුණලා for cash. Therefore, 9,000 stock decrease and cash increase 15,000. Difference value profit effect for equity increase. Very important. 2 and 3. Second one, credit purchase 9,000 and were sold for 15,000 on cash. May purchase කරපුවා ආපහු සල්ලි වලට විකුණලා. Purchase on credit and were sold for 15,000 on cash. Therefore, stock decrease, cash increase, difference value profit effect for equity increase. And think 4th transaction. There are 4 transactions. There's net effects. Past paper question. There's like this. Therefore, you have to record separately. Then take the net effects. Last one, business incurred 5,000 as expense for the month, of which 3,000 was payable. Think based on accrual concept, paid or not expense effect for equity decrease. Expense 5,000. හැබැයි තාම ගෙවලා නැතිලු 3,000 accrual expense, payable, liability increase. It means paid in cash equal 2,000. Therefore, asset decrease 2,000. Think 4th transaction. First one, on invested cash as capital. Second one, credit purchase. අන්නේ purchase කරපු ටික සල්ලි වලට විකුණලා. Stock decrease, cash increase, difference value profit. And think business incurred expense 5,000. But payable 3,000. Expense එක මෙච්චරයි ගෙව්වත් නැතත් අපි expense එක ගන්න ඕනේ based on accrual concepts. Paid or not as expense should be considered for the A value. Think there are 4 transactions. They have net impacts. Record separately, then take the total value. There's net effects. Think what would be the answers? Here, asset increase 12,000. As well as here, equity increase 8,000. As well as here, asset increase 20,000. There are 4 transactions. There's net effects. There's net impact there. Last one, there's a mistake here. Think payable amount is given 2,500. So the expense equal 4,000. There's a mistake here. Last transaction. Think last one expense equal 4,000. Last one expense equal 4,000, but payable 2,500. Think last transaction. Expense equal 4,000, equity minus 4,000, but payable 2,500. It means paid in cash equal 1,500. Last transaction, expense of the business equal 4,000, but of which 2,500 payable. Those are called accrual expense. Fourth transaction, there's net impacts. Everything liability increased by 11,500. 11,500. As well as equity increased by 9,000. Equity increased by 9,000. Therefore, asset increased by 20,500. There are 4 transactions, there's net impacts. Question number 4. හදාගෙන හැදුවේ නැත්නම් 5 also same way. Try to answer question number 5. Accounting equation. There's net impacts. Therefore, record transaction separately. Record transaction separately. MCQ paper there's like this example. Question number 5 also same way like question number 4. Like question number 4. හදන්න try කරන්න බලන්න. First one, record transaction separately. Then the net impact. It has given Nimal commence retail business, investing 9,000 in cash as a capital, and given purchase and credit also 12,000, as well as and sold for 20,000 on cash, as well as business incurred 5,000 expense, of which 3,000 payable. 3,000 payable. There's net impacts. Record transaction separately. Record transaction separately. Question number 5 like question number 4. Right. Try the equation. First one thing, own invested cash as capital. හදන්න try කරන්න. මම හදපුවම හරිද කියලා බලන්න. Record variation million. Question number 5 also. 5 assets equal liability plus equity. There are 4 transactions. First one, Nimal commence retail business, investing 9 million cash as a capital. 9 million cash as capital. The first transaction, asset increase 9 million, as well as equity increase 9 million. Or invested cash as a capital. Second one, credit purchase. Think second transaction, credit purchase. Credit purchase value is given 12,000. Asset increase 12,000. As well as liability increase 12,000. Asset increase and liability increase. And were sold for 20,000 on cash. But second එකයි third එකයි වැදගත් බලන්න. මෙන්න මේ ණයට purchase කරපුවා තමයි ආපහු විකුණන්නේ. එතකොට වෙන්නේ stock එක අඩු වෙනවා 12,000 and cash increase 20,000. Difference value profit 8,000 effect for equity increase. Very important second transaction and third one. Second one, purchase on credit. and was sold for 20,000 on cash. And last transaction, business incurred 5,000 expense, but it has given payable amount equal 3,000. Expense 5,000, equity minus paid or not, but not paid in cash equal 3 million, 3,000. It means paid in cash equal 2,000. If there's net impact record separate like that, there are 4 transactions. This is a past because only numbers change. There's net impact, think how it records. On a gun hadden video balan hitting hadden bෑමේවා record separately, then think net impacts. Therefore, liability here plus 15,000 as equity plus 12,000, equity plus 12,000. Therefore, asset increased by 27,000. Asset increased by 27,000. Think net impacts record separately. Take on in equation. Right, question number 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, try කරන්න බලන්න. Normally lesson 2, economic equation, this year paper also. It has given 30 marks. Very important economic equation. දැන් මුලින්ම මේ අපි කරන්නේ lesson 2, 3, 4 clear කරගන්න ඕනේ. ඒතර තමයි organization වල ගණන් හදන්න base එක වැටෙන්නේ. අපි මේ අන්තිමට යන්නේ sole proprietorship partnership company ගණන් හදන්න. හැබැයි එකපාර තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ මෙන්න මේ lesson 2, 3, 4 තේරුම් නැති වුණොත්. Therefore, recognize what are the transactions available in the business organization and think how to record by using accounting equation. Think about question number 6. It is like question number 1. ඔන්න තාම first එක තේරුම් නැත්නම් 6 වලින් අල්ලගන්න try කරන්න. Balance 8,000 payable to creditors of the business was settled by the owner out of his personal money. Entity concept should be applied. අයිතිකාරයාගේ පෞද්ගලික සල්ලි වලින් business එකේ මොන හරි ගෙවලා තිබුණොත් we have to consider as a additional capital. We have to consider as additional capital. Question number 6. Think about 6. Record valuation 1,000. And it is given payable for creditors equal 8,000. මෙච්චරක් ගෙවන්න තියෙනවා. හැබැයි ගෙවනකොට discount එක අපිට හම්බ වෙනවා. Discount received amount equal 800. It means paid amount equal 7,200. Paid amount equal 7,200. Balance 8,000 payable to creditors of the business was settled by the owner out of his personal money. Therefore, assets equal liability plus equity. Assets equal liability plus equity. Think this is the balance payable for creditors. මේ තමයි ගෙවන්න තියෙන ගාණ. හැබැයි ගෙවන්නේ මෙච්චරයි. කවුද ගෙවන්නේ? owner. Discount is income. There are 2 transactions. ඔන්න බලන්න මුලින්ම ගෙවනවා creditors වලට. Paid for creditors by the owner 7,200. Liability අඩු වෙනවා 7,200. Equity වැඩි වෙනවා 7,200. Paid for creditors by the owner. ඇයි මේ equity වැඩි වෙන්නේ? owner ගෙවන නිසා. Equity decrease. And think discount is income. Therefore, equity increase 800. Discount received also effect for creditor decrease. ඔන්න මෙතන තමයි ළමයි හිතන්න ඕන තැන. ඇයි මේ creditors වල යන්නේ? Discount received account credit, creditors account debitable වෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් තේරුම් ගන්න ඕන දේ තමයි discount received also effect for creditor decrease. Discount is income. Income increase, liability decrease. Dual effects. Discount residual effect එක තමයි income increase, liability decrease. Discount residual account credit, creditors account debits. Then think paid for creditors by the owner. Anything of the business was paid by the owner based on entity concepts. We have to consider as a additional capital. Net impact they ask. Therefore, think liability decreased by 8,000 as well as equity increased by 8,000. Net impact they ask. Record separate transaction. Think question number 7 also. Question number 7. Question number 7, monthly installment 9,000 for the loan obtained by his business was paid by the owner out of his personal money. Anything of the business was paid by the owner should be considered as additional capital. When මෙතන creditors ලට ගෙවලා owner. මෙතන loan installment ගෙවලා owner. Question number 7, installment equal 9,000, but it is include interest also. Interest is expense. Balance part paid as a loan. Think interest equal 2,500. Interest 2,500. It means as a loan paid money equal 6,500. As a loan paid. Assets equal liability plus equity. Assets equal liability plus equity. Think loan installment paid by the owner. Business එකේ සල්ලි වලින් නෙවෙයි ගෙවන්නේ. අයිතිකාරයාගේ සල්ලින් ගෙවන්නේ. First one thing loan paid. Loan paid money equal 6,500. Liability decrease. And thing interest is expense. Equity minus 2,500. As less paid by the owner. Anything of the business was paid by the owner. We have to consider as a additional capital. Everything liability decreased by 6,500 as less equity increased by 6,500. Think interest is expense paid by the owner 9,000. Net effect they ask. Right. Think question number 8 also. Question number 8. Adan try කරන්න බලන්න. 8. Business entity purchase goods list price is given and given trade discounts. On trade discount දුන්නොත් මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා බලන්න. Trade discount should not be records. Transaction occur after deducting trade discounts. Think about question number 8. List price is given and list price equal 4,000. On a list price එක දුන්නොත් මුලින්ම trade discount එක අඩු කරන්න ඕන. 10% trade discounts. Transaction occur after deducting trade discounts. Therefore, this is a list price. Deduct trade discounts. Therefore, this is a value should be considered as a credit purchase after deducting trade discounts. Therefore, stock increase 3,600 as well as liability increase 3,600. Trade discounts should not be records. Transaction occur after deducting trade discounts. Transaction occur after deducting trade discounts. Question number 9 also try to answer. It is also like question number 4 and 5. Question number 9 hadan try කරන්න. There's net impacts, record separate transaction. Accounting equation. Normally, error paper question number 3, second paper they ask. MCQ paper also, it has given 2 or 3 questions. They don't for accounting equation. Very important this lesson. මේ පාඩමෙන් අපි කරන්න හදන දේ තමයි each and every transaction available in the business organization, you have to know how to record by using accounting equation. Then I will discuss how to record in the accounting double entry system. As well as you have to know how to record in the prime entry books also. For the trade discount, they will not record කරන්නේ අපි. Transaction occur after deducting trade discounts. Think about 9th one. It is like question number 4 and 5. Like question number 4 and 5. First one, record transaction. There's net impacts for transaction available. Try the equation. Question number 9. Record values in 1,000. Assets equal liability plus equity. Think Sandun comments retail business investing 12,000 in cash. Panayitikara salli ගෙනල්ලා 12,000. Therefore, cash asset increased as well as equity increased 12,000. Owner invested cash as a capital. Second one, goods costing 15,000 were purchased on credit. Night around 15,000. Stock එක වැඩි වෙලා and creditors also increased by 15,000 credit purchase and were sold for 25,000 on cash. මෙන්න මේ purchase කරපු ටික සල්ලි වලට විකුණලා. Stock decreased 15,000, cash increased 25,000. Difference value profit effect for equity increased 10,000. Think second one, credit purchase and were sold for 25,000 on cash. Last transaction, and given business incurred 8,000 expense, but of which 5,000 payable. Paid or not expense effect for equity decrease, but payable 5,000. It means not paid in cash. It means paid in cash equal 3,000. Paid in cash. There's net impact. Think there are 4 transactions. There's net impacts. Therefore, liability increased by 20,000. As well as think about equity increased by 14,000. Therefore, asset increased by 34,000. Asset increased by 34,000. Think how to record each and every transaction in the accounting equation. That question number second, next one, 10, relevant for double entry system. ඒකත් අපි ගානක් ඉස්සරම හදලා 10 හදලා ඉස්සරම. After that, I will discuss question number 13. Think 13. Complete sum. It is given there are more transactions. You have to know how to record accounting equation. Question number 10 ඉස්සරම හදලා ඉන්න. Double entry system. You have to know how to record each and every transaction by using double entry system also. Debit and credit methods. It is given there are 7 transactions. There are 7 transactions. Right, record values in million. ඕන ගාන million හදන්න පුළුවන්. To maintain understandability. 1000 වලින් හරි million වලින් හරි ගාන හදන්න හේතුව තමයි to maintain understandability. Think double entry system. What is the theory? If asset and expense increase, asset and expense increase should be recorded debit side. Liability, equity and income increase should be recorded credit side. On theory part එක තමයි asset hari expense hari වැඩි වෙනවා නම් debit පැත්තට අපි දාන්න. Asset and expense decrease should be recorded credit side. But liability, income and equity, if those are increased credit side, if those are decreased debit side. 10th one, given cash purchase as well as credit purchase, purchase return, cash paid for creditors, discount receipts, as well as given own invested cash as a capital and loan obtained. They ask ledger accounts and trial balance. Double entry system. Same transaction we have discussed how to record in the accounting equation. මොනවද කාරණා තුනක් තේරුම් ගන්න try කරන්න ඕනේ. You have to know how to record in the accounting equation. You have to know how to record by using double entry system. As well as you have to know how to record in the primary books also. අන්නේ කාරණා තුන තේරුනොත් තමයි ඊට පස්සේ අපිට organization වලට යන්න පුළුවන්. Right, question number 10. හදන්න try කරන්න බලන්න. And prepare trial balance also. Part of lesson 3. Cash purchase available, credit purchase, purchase return, cash paid for creditors, discount receipts, as well as loan obtained available on invested cash as capital and drawings is given. First one, prepare the ledger accounts. Record values in million. On ගාන ලේසි million වලින් හැදුවොත් to maintain understandability. There's ledger accounts. Ledger accounts තියෙන්නේ කොහෙද? General ledger එකේ. Therefore, we are going to prepare general ledger. General ledger එකේ ledger accounts අපි හදන්න ඕන. Right, prepare the ledger accounts. Topic general ledger. Question number 10. Double entry system. General ledger. Given cash purchase, prepare the purchase accounts and purchase return available as well as cash accounts. Credit purchase available, creditors accounts, creditors as well as discount receipt available, discount receipts, and loan obtained available, loan obtained, on invested cash as capital available, as well as given drawings. T accounts, double end system, there's trial balance also. There's trial balance also. Prepare the ledger accounts. Ganadu million money to maintain understandability. For the main rule pouch can own nothing. Right. First one, purchase accounts. Purchase accounts. Next one, creditors accounts. Creditor control. Then purchase return accounts. Think purchase return accounts. Purchase return. Creditor control more space. Next one, purchase return accounts. As well as cash paid for creditors available, cash accounts. As well as discount received available, discount received, and bank loan available loan, bank loan accounts, bank loan, as well as owner invested cash as a capital, capital accounts. Prepare the capital accounts, capital accounts. Record by using double system, cash account more space, cash account more space, there are more cash transaction, there's trial balance also. So this is the discount receipts. Discount receipts. Right thing, how to apply double end system. Ledger accounts, there's general ledger. Cash purchase available, credit purchase, purchase return, cash paid for creditors, and discount received available. As well as loan obtained is given, loan obtained also given. That first one, prepare the ledger accounts. Prepare the ledger accounts. Apply double end system and prepare trial balance also. Cash purchase. What is the theory? Asset and expense increase should be recorded debit side. Asset and expense decrease should be recorded credit side. And liability, income, and equity, if those are increased, should be recorded credit side. If those are decreased, should be recorded debit side. Cash purchase. Think double end system. Cash purchase. Prepare the ledger account and prepare the trial balance also. Cash purchase. What is the double entry? Purchase account debit, creditors account credit. Purchase account debit, creditors account credit. 11,000. What a double entry balance. Purchase account debit as a creditors. First one is the cash purchase. Purchase account debit, cash account credit as a cash. Cash account credit 11 as a purchase. Values in million. Values in million. The second one, credit purchase 28 million. Purchase account debit, creditors account credit. Purchase account debit as a creditors and creditors account credit as a purchase. Think cash account credit, purchase account debit, purchase account debit, creditors account credit, credit purchase. And purchase return also given 2.5 million. Effect for credit decrease, creditors account debit 2.5 million as a purchase return. Purchase return account credit 2.5 as a creditors. Cash purchase, cash account credit, purchase account debit. Credit purchase, purchase account debit, creditors account credit. Purchase return, creditors account debit, purchase return account credit. Next one, cash paid for creditors and discount receipts. Think cash paid for creditors, paid in cash 17,000 for creditors, and discount is also given 3,000 income discount receipts. Cash account credit as a creditors, and discount is also credit as a creditors. Think discount is account credit, cash account credit, both value effect for creditor decrease. They have a creditors account debit 17,017 as a cash. And think discount is equal 3 as a discount receipts. Discount is account credit, creditors account debit, cash account credit, creditors account debits. And given loan obtained 12,000, loan effect for loan increase 12,000, cash account debit, loan account credit. Loan account credit as a cash account debit as a loan, cash account debit, loan account credit. And given own invested cash as a capital. අයිතිකාර සල්ලි ගෙනාවොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? cash වැඩි වෙනවා. Cash debit 29 as a capital and capital account credit 29 as a cash. Cash account debit, capital account credit 29. Last one, drawings. And given obtain 4,000 cash from the business for personal use. Drawings. Prepare separate ledger account as a drawings. Drawings part of equity, effect for equity decrease. Therefore, drawings accounts. Separate ledger account as a drawings. Cash drawings, effect for cash decrease. Therefore, prepare separate ledger account as a drawings. Drawings account debit, cash account credit. Cash drawings. Therefore, drawings, effect for cash decrease, drawings value is given 4,000. Drawings account debit, cash account credit. Therefore, cash account credit as a drawings and drawings account debit as a cash. Each and every transaction. ඔන්න මේවා අනිවාර්යෙන් තේරුම් ගන්න ඕන මෙතනින් ඉස්සරහට යන්න. මේවා හදනකේ අරමුණ තමයි බේස් එක දාගන්න අපි යන්නේ. මොනවටද? sole proprietorship partnership company. Think cash account credit, purchase account debit. Purchase account debit, creditors account credit. Then purchase return account credit, creditors account debit. Cash paid for creditors, cash account credit, creditors account debit. And discount receipt also available. Discount received account credit, creditors account debits. And think loan obtained, cash account debit, loan account credit. And additional capital, own invested cash as a capital. Cash account debit, capital account credit. And given drawings also, stock drawings available, cash drawings, cash account credit, drawings account debits. Sometimes it is given stock drawings also. If it is given stock drawings, purchase account credit, drawings account debits. On very well, stock drawings do not, purchase account credit, drawings account debits. Prepare the trial balance also. Calculate closing balance. One error correction එකත් මේක හිතන්න balance කරනකොට වැරදුනොත් suspense account එනවා. Errors can be occur. There are 4 situations. Errors can be occur when balance in ledger account also. Summary of the ledger account, it is called trial balance. Right, prepare the trial balance. After that, you have to know how to prepare financial statement based on trial balance also. Trial balance. Debit, credit, and here description. Therefore, trial balance. trial balance as at 31st March 2024. අන්තිම දවසට දාන්න අපි. Debit and credit. Here description, debit and credits. Right now closing balance should be calculated. Closing balance. දැන් මේව balance කරන්න ඕනේ. මේක balance එක මේ පැත්තටමයි එන්නේ. දෙකක් හෝ ඊට වඩා වැඩියෙන් තිබුණොත් carry down කරන්න. But practically all the ledger accounts should be carried down. මෙතන මම carry down කරන්න යන්නේ දෙකක් හෝ ඊට වඩා වැඩියෙන් තියෙන ටික විතරයි. අනිත් ඒවාගේ balance එක මේ පැත්තටමයි එන්නේ. දැන් discount receipt ගත්තොත් credit පැත්ත තමයි balance එක. That calculate closing balances and complete trial balance also. Purchase closing balance should be calculated and creditors closing balance should be calculated. Creditors as well as cash. There are more transactions, therefore calculate closing balance also. Difference value as a balance carry down. Calculate closing balance and prepare trial balance also. Summary of the ledger account, it is called trial balance. Summary of the ledger account, trial balance. First one, you have to know how to record by using double entry system and think how to record the ledger account also. At purchase, debit side increase 39. Take the same value credit side. Difference value as a balance carry down. It should be equal debit side as a BBF. On a balance කරන විදිය බලන්න. වැඩි පැත්තේ total එක ගත්තා. Difference එක carry down. Credit liability. Credit පැත්තේ වැඩි. ගන්න debit පැත්තට. Difference value as a balance carry down. Difference value as a balance carry down. Therefore, difference value equal 5.5. Balance brought forward credit side. And cash also. Debit side increase 41. Take the same value credit side. And difference value as a balance carry down. Difference value equal 9. As a balance carry down, it should be recorded debit side as balance brought forwards. Double entry system and think how to prepare trial balance also. මේ වගේ හැම transaction එකක්ම record කරන විදිය මුලින්ම තේරුම් ගන්න ඕන. Then summary of the ledger account, it is called trial balance. Summary of the ledger accounts. Closing balance should be records. Closing balance. මෙන්න මේ BBF value එක තමයි බලන්න අපි. If BBF available debit side, should be record trial balance also debit side. If BBF available credit side, should be record trial balance also credit side. Trial balance kind of summary of the ledger accounts. Right, purchase 39 debit side. Complete trial balance also debit side 39. But credit side liability 5.5 values in million. Purchase return also. Think purchase return also credit side 2.5 million. Cash asset debit side. Summary of the ledger accounts. Closing balance should be considered. But discount receipts. Think discount receipts 3 million credit side. Bank loan also like that. Bank loan is a liability 12,000 credit side. And drawings equity debit side. Effect for equity decrease as a result of drawings. And capital also equity counts. Effect for equity increase credit side. Summary of the ledger account, it is called trial balance. If those are correctly recorded, both sides should be equal. First one thing, how to record each and every transaction in the ledger accounts, and think how to prepare trial balance also. මේ පාඩම් වලින් තමයි ළමයි බේස් එක වැටෙන්නේ අර ඕගනයිසේෂන් ගණන් හදන්න. මේවා අනිවාර්යෙන් ක්ලියර් කරගන්න try කරන්න. lessons 3ක්. මොකද්ද? lesson 2 3 4. You have to know how to record in the accounting equation, as well as how to record by using double entry system, and think how to record in the private books also. Right now, calculate total value each column. If those are correctly recorded, both sides will be equal. Or දෙපැත්තම සමාන වෙන්න ඕන ගාන හරියට හදලා තිබුණොත්. Take total value both sides. Think double entry system, how to record the ledger accounts, and think how to prepare trial balance also. Gana harinan debattan balance known. If those two balances are not equal, balance when nathang, එතනින් යට තමයි error correction suspense account එන්නේ. Think how to record each and every transaction in the ledger accounts and think how to prepare trial balance also. Trial balance. By closing ledger account, trial balance means summary of the ledger accounts. Trial balance means summary of the ledger accounts. Cash purchase, credit purchase, purchase return, then cash received from debtor, discount allowed, cash paid for creditors, discount received, owner invested cash as capital, drawings available, and loan obtained. Like that, all the transactions from the beginning should be records in the ledger accounts and think how to prepare trial balance also. So, we can 11 වලට යන්න. Prepare the ledger accounts and prepare trial balance also. හදන්න try කරන්න මම හදපුවම හරිද කියලා බලන්න. මේ papers පුළුවන් නම් මම කලින් දාන නිසා හදන්න ගෙදරින්. ඊට පස්සේ මම හදනකොට හරිද කියලා බලන්න මේවා. Question number 11 තව එකක් හදලා එතනින්. It has given cash sales, credit sales, sales return, cash received from debtor, discount allowed, expense not paid and expense paid available, drawings available. Right. Prepare the ledger account. Question number 11. ඒකේ trial balance එක හදන්න මේ වගේම. Prepare T accounts, general ledger, and think how to prepare trial balance also. There are 10 transactions. There are 10 transactions. Question number 11, try to answer. Prepare the ledger accounts. Record values in thousand or million. If it is given big value, can be disclosed values in million also. Prepare the ledger accounts and prepare trial balance also. ගාන balance එක හදාගෙන පුළුවන්ද කියලා බලන්න. First one, prepare ledger accounts. And prepare trial balance also. There are 10 transactions. It has given expense paid, expense not paid also. Cash sales available, credit sales. Question number 11. And prepare trial balance also. Think credit sales effect for debtor. Credit sales effect for debtors. First one, try to get clear idea about the accounting equation and double entry system. At the same time, time in books. Prepare the ledger account and prepare trial balance also. Question number 11. cash sales available, prepare cash accounts as well as sales accounts. And credit sales available, prepare debtors account also. And sales return available, sales return. As well as cash receipt on data and discount allowed available. As well as electricity expense not paid, electricity expense account as well as accrued electricity. Salary paid, therefore salary accounts. And drawings available, prepare drawings account also. Drawings, no more space. As well as telephone bill not paid, telephone expense accounts. As well as accrual telephone. Prepare accrual telephone also. Accrual telephones. Then salary paid available. It has given salary paid from the beginning also. And advertisement expense paid. Advertisement expense paid. And space for trial balance also. Cash sales and credit sales available. Prepare the cash accounts as well as debtors accounts and sales accounts. And sales return. It is given sales return also. Sales return accounts. Then discount allowed. Discount allowed accounts. As well as electricity expense. Electricity expense. Electricity expense accounts and accrued electricity. Accrual electricity as well as salary paid available, prepare salary accounts and drawings available, drawings as well as telephone expense also. It has given telephone expense not paid, two separate ledger account as a telephone expense account, telephone expense as well as accrued telephone. Accrued telephone, that is a liability. As well as advertisement expense also available, advertisement expense. Advertisement expense. Thing expense paid and expense not paid. Accrual expense also available and space for trial balance also. First one, record transaction in the ledger accounts and prepare the trial balance also. Thing double in system. මේ වගේ business එක වෙන හැම transaction එකක්ම record කරන විදිහ තේරෙන්න ඕනේ. By using double entry and think how to prepare trial balance also. First one, prepare the ledger accounts and record transaction as well as prepare trial balance also. ගාන balance වෙනකන් හදන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා try කරලා බලන්න. ඊට පස්සේ මම හදපුවම අඩුපාඩු ටික බලන්න. මොකද double entry clear වුණොත් primary clear වුණොත් තමයි අර organization ගණන් හදන්න පුළුවන් අපිට. It has given cash sales record valuation million බින්දු 6ක් කපලා හදමු. ඒක ලේසි හදාන්න අපි. Cash account, debtors account, sales accounts and sales return accounts, discount allowed, electricity expense, accrual electricity, accrual as well as salary, drawings and advertisement expense available, telephone expense as well as accrual telephone. Accrual කියන්නේ telephone payable කියන්නේ. තාම ගෙවලා නැහැ. Payable liability. Question number 11 complete करना බලන්න. 11 try to complete. Record valuation million and prepare trial balance also. cash sales, credit sales, sales return. Then think accrual expense available. That first one, cash sales. Effect for cash increase 23 million. Cash account debit as a sales and sales account credit as a cash. Value equal to 23 million. Sales account credit as a cash, first transaction. Second one, credit sales 31 million. Debtors account debit, sales account credit. Debtors account debit as a sales, sales account credit as a debtor. Think sales return also given. Sales return account debit. Sales return account debit as a debtor and debtors account credit as a sales return. Debtors account credit, sales return account debit. Think cash account debit, sales account credit, debtors account debit, sales account credit, sales return account debit, debtors account credit. And given cash receipt from debtor 21,000. Cash receipt from debtor, cash account debit as a debtor, debtors account credit as a cash. And given discount allowed also, discount allowed is expense, discount allowed account debit as a debtor, and debtors account credit as a discount allowed. Discount allowed account debit, debtors account credit. Think discount allowed expense as well as given electricity not paid, electricity is expense not paid. Electricity expense account debit, accrual electricity credit, not effect for cash liability. Expense account debit as accrual electricity, accrual electricity account credit as electricity expense. Electricity expense account debit, accrual electricity account credit. And given salary paid also, salary paid in cash 6 million, cash account credit as a salary, and salary account debit as a cash. Think asset and expense increase debit side. Asset and expense decrease should be recorded credit side. Liability, equity, and income, if those are increased credit side, if those are decreased debit side. Think salary paid, cash account credit, salary account debit. Think about expense not paid, electricity expense account debit, accrual electricity credit, accrual. Next one, drawings is given 5,000, cash drawings. Drawings account debit as a cash and cash account credit as a drawings. Cash account credit, drawings account debit. Next one, telephone expense not paid. Those are called accrual telephones. Value equal 3 million. Telephone expense account debit as accrual telephone. And accrual telephone account credit 3 million as a telephone expense. Telephone expense account debit, accrual telephone account credit, liability. And given again salary paid on any expense paid in cash, cash account credit, salary account debit. Any expense paid in cash, salary account available, no need to prepare again salary accounts. Same account can be records. Cash account credit, salary account debits. As well as advertisement paid also same way. Advertisement expense paid in cash 4 million, cash account credit as advertisement. Advertisement expense account debit 4 million as a cash. Expense asset and expense increase should be recorded debit side. Asset and expense decrease should be recorded credit side. Then by closing ledger account, prepare trial balance also. Trial balance means summary of the ledger accounts. Think trial balance should be prepared only general ledger. But double entry ka කියන තැනක විතරයි trial balance හදාන්න පුළුවන් අපිට. Therefore prepare trial balance. If those are correctly recorded, both sides should be equal. Summary of the ledger account, trial balance. Therefore trial balance think trial balance as at 31st March 2024. This side description, description and debit as well as credit, summary of the ledger accounts, calculate closing balances and complete trial balance. Cash accounts balance should be carried down. Debtors account also balance carried down. Sales account closing balance should be calculated. And salary also balance should be carried down. Salary accounts. On transaction දෙකකට වඩා වැඩියෙන් තිබුණොත් balance කරන්න. Practically all the ledger accounts should be balanced. But here I am going to discuss only balance කරන්න දෙකට වඩා වැඩියෙන් තියෙනවා විතරයි මෙතන මම. And prepare trial balance also. හරිනම් ගන්න balance වෙන්න ඕන. Think double entry system. Same transaction you have to know how to record in the accounting equation also, as well as how to record in the prime entry books also. Think this one will learn for lesson 3. Complete trial balance also. Calculate closing balance. Calculate closing balances. And complete trial balance also. Difference value as a balance carried down. Difference value as a balance carried down. Think cash debit side increase. Take the debit side total amounts. 44. Take the same value credit side. Then difference value. The difference value equal as a balance carried down. Equal 24. Difference value 24 as a balance brought forward debit side. Data also debit side increase 31. Take the same value credit side. And difference value 4,000 as a balance carried down. It should be recorded debit side as a BBF. Sales account credit side increase 54,000. Same value debit side as a balance carried down 54,000. Salary account also 11,000 debit side increase. Therefore, difference value carried down. It should be recorded debit side as a balance brought forwards. Complete trial balance also. Summary of the ledger accounts. Closing balance should be recorded trial balance. Trial balance available assets, liability, income, expense, as well as equity. Errors can be occur when preparing trial balance also. When balancing ledger accounts. When balancing ledger accounts, if errors occur, those are effective for suspense account also. Balance කරන කොට වැරදුනොත් suspense account එනවා. And errors can be occur when preparing trial balance. බලන්න මේ trial balance එකේ දානකොට වරදින්නක් පුළුවන්. වැරදි පැත්තට දාන්න පුළුවන්, වැරදි amount එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට ගාන balance වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Think error correction also. Errors can be occur when preparing trial balance also. When preparing trial balance. Normally debit side available asset and expense. Liability, equity and income available credit side. Complete trial balance also. Take the closing balances. Think about cash. Closing balance 24 debit side. Data closing balance equal 4,000. Data 4,000. Sales. Income credit side 54. And think sales return also. Debit side. Sales return income decrease account එකක්. Sales return can income account එකක්. But effect for income decrease. Next one discount allowed. 1. Expense normally we can see debit side. And think election expense. Also expense debit side. As well as accrual electricity. accrual electricity, liability, credit side, salary expense, normally debit side available, expense and assets. Draw means part of equity. Draw means effect for equity decrease. Equity adu in account එක draw means can. Next one, advertisement, expense 4 million debit side, and telephone expense debit side, but given accrual telephone also. Accrual telephone 3. If those are correctly recorded, both sides should be equal. Think how to apply double entry system. If asset and expense increase, should be recorded debit side, but if asset and expense decrease, credit side. Income, equity, and liability. If those are increased, credit side. If those are decreased, debit side. The complete trial balance also, if those are correctly recorded, both sides should be equal. Both sides should be equal. Debit side total amount should be equal. Credit side total amount also. That complete trial balance. Debit side total amount should be equal. Credit side total amount also. Calculate total value also. If those are correctly recorded, both sides should be equal. Both sides should be equal. Everything debit side total amount equal 61,000 and credit side also same value 61,000. 61 million. Double entry system. Then හදාගෙන question number 13 හදාගෙන ගන්න. 13. Complete question number 13. Question number 13 relevant for economic equation. මේ ගාන හැදුවේ නැත්නම් complete කරගන්න ඉස්සරවම. Think how to record each and every transaction by using double entry system, and think how to compare trial balance also. And same transaction you have to know how to record in the accounting equation also. Same transaction. Right, question number 13. ඒ 13 වල පොඩි වැරද්දක් තියෙනවා හදාගන්න. Loan කියන එකේ opening balance එක loan. It has given 108,000. It should be 170,000. There's income statement also and statement of financial position. Question number 13. Question number 13. මෙන්න මෙතන කොට හදාගන්න මේකේ loan balance එක it is given 180 but it should be 170. මොකද opening balance equal නෑ. ඒතර ගාන balance වෙන්නේ නෑ. Therefore it is given 180, it should be 170. ඔන්න මෙතන හදාගන්න ගානේ. There are 20 transactions. There are 20 transactions. You have to know how to record each and every transaction in the economic equation. And there's income statement also. මේකත් අපි හදමු million වලින්. It has given opening balance values in 1000. Opening balance it has given values in 1000. Further 30 can be cut. Further 30 can be cut. There are 20 transactions. There are 20 transactions. Opening balance also given. Think there are 3 requirements. ඔන්න සම්පූර්ණ ගානක් this year paper also given 30 marks. මේ පාඩම ළමයි උපරිම try එකක් දෙන්න ලකුණු ලේසියෙන් ගන්න පුළුවන් පාඩමක්. සමහර ගණන් 40 marks දීලා තියෙනවා සමහර අවුරුදු වල. Therefore you have to know from the beginning how to record each and every transaction in the accounting equation. ඔන්න plus minus අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම දාන්න ඕන if those are increase. If those are decrease minus. Right, there are 3 requirements. Think about requirements. First one used in economic equation. So the impact of above transaction number 1 to 20. And there's income statement as well as statement of financial position. First one complete recording parts. Draw the format also. Given there are 20 transactions. First one complete recording parts. Equity also given separately, capital as well as retained earning. There's income statement also, opening balance also given. First one complete recording parts. මුලින්ම format එක ගන්න. Assets available 4 items. Equity available 2 items, capital and return earning. As well as liability also given 3 items. Trade payable, other payable, as well as loan. First one, draw the formats. 20 transactions available and given opening balances also. Given opening balance also. First one, complete recording parts. First one, complete recording parts. There are 20 transactions. Draw the format. මුලින්ම record කරන විදිහ තේරුම් ගන්න. Assets equal liability plus equity. Assets equal liability plus equity. First one, draw the formats. There are 3 requirements. If those are increased, should be records debit side. If those are increased plus, decrease minus, plus minus අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම දාන්න ඕන. මුලින් format එක අඳ ගන්න. And given opening balance also. තාම ගානක් හදන විදිහ clear නැත්නම් අල්ල ගන්න try කරන්න. මුලින්ම recording part ඉවර කරමු අපි. Separate column for transaction number. Then assets 4 columns. Equity 2 columns. Liability 3 columns. මේ කොටස් වෙනකට බෙදා ගන්න. මේ කොටස් දෙකට බෙදා ගන්න equity. But assets 4 columns. First one, draw the format like this. Think how to record transaction by using accounting equation. Assets. This side equity as well as liability. And given asset also property, plant and equipment. It means land, building, motor vehicle like that. Stock, trade receivable and cash. As well as capital and retained earning. Retained earning. think income, expense will be recorded under return earning columns. Then liability, it has given trade payable, as well as other payable and loan. Think other payable normally should be recorded accrual expense, other payable. And take the opening balance also. Take the opening balances also. First one, draw the format. Mulim format and given opening balance also. Given opening balances also. First one, draw the format. Record values in million. Ganado million body. So let's see. First one, draw the formats. Record values in million to maintain understandability. Given opening balance also, it has given values in 1000, but we are going to discuss values in million. Then try again. First one, complete recording parts. Opening balance mulimadaganna. Then given there are 20 transactions. There are 20 transactions. Plus minus anivaram danona. Plus minus will be records. If it is increase plus, decrease minus. Right, take the opening balances. There are 20 transactions. First one, complete recording parts. First one, complete recording parts. There's income statement also. Like there are 20 transactions. If it is increase plus, decrease minus. Mulim recording part ඉවර කරන්න. It has given equity separately, capital and return earning. Right, opening balance it has given. Record opening balance from the beginning. Opening balance it has given assets, balance. Opening balance, property plant keep on 100. Record values in million. Rupees million. Question number 13. Question number 13. Stock also given 260. Trade receivable 250. Cash is given 40. Capital 100. Opening balance. And return in 150. values in million, trade payable 180, other payable 50, as well as loan 170. First one, take the opening balances. Then complete recording parts. Complete recording parts. First one, Ranil invested 98,000 cash and 58,000 worth of motor vehicle as a capital. Think first transaction. Owner invested 98,000 cash. Cash plus 98 as well as 58 worth of motor vehicle. Both are invested by owner as a capital. Therefore, total value equal 156. Equity increase. Equity increase 156. Next one, purchase on cash, second transaction. Purchase on cash 150. Stock increase 150. But cash minus 150. Think cash purchase. Second transaction. First one, complete recording parts. Third one, rupees 80,000 loan obtained. On a loan cash increase 80 as well as loan is liability increase 80. Loan increase liability. First one, complete recording part like that. Fourth one, think fourth transaction given credit sales. So cash sales and given sold goods with cost value 350 for 620 on cash. On a week stock stock minus cost value 350 and cash increase 620, cash increase 620 and difference value 270. Retain earning increase. On a profit return column 270. Think profit and income and expense should be recorded retain earning columns. Capital column should be recorded only additional capital and drawings. Only additional capital and drawings. And fifth one, given credit purchase 450 million. Think transaction 5, credit purchase. Stock increase 450 as well as creditors increase, trade payable increase 450, trade payable, liability. There are 20 transactions. Think about 6. 6 it has given purchase return 20,000 goods returned to the supplier due to defects, which is purchase on credit. On a night return stock minus as well as trade payable minus. Stock minus trade payable minus. Complete recording part like that. There are 20 transactions. There are 20 transactions. Record values in million. Record values in million. මුලින්ම recording part ඉවර කරන්න. First one, complete recording parts. Think there are 20 transactions. First one, complete recording parts. and think how to record in the ledger account also. How to record in the ledger account also. Second transaction, there is mistake. Second, podi වැරද්දක් තියෙනවා බලන්න. Cash purchase it is given. Therefore, it should be cash minus. ඒ දාලා තියෙන capital එකේ වැරදිලා. Capital එකෙන් යන cash වලට එක. Here there is mistake. This one cash minus cash purchase. Compute like that recording parts. There are 20 transactions. There are 20 transactions. If it is plus, if it is increase plus, decrease minus. The next one given credit sales as well as sales return variable. Think credit sales and sales return. There are 20 transactions. මෙටික මම අයින් කරනවා මෙතනින් ඊට මත නිසා thing 7 8 9 7 8 and 9 first one complete recording parts there are 20 transactions that complete recording parts. Right, seventh one, it has given credit sales 308,000 cost value, but selling price equals 700. Therefore, stock minus cost value equal 380, stock minus 380, stock minus 380, and debtor plus credit sales effect for debtor plus 700, and difference value profit effect for return and increase. Think difference value equal 320, profit equity increase. Seventh one, think credit sales, stock decrease, debtor increase, as well as profit should be recorded return in columns. Profit should be recorded return in columns. 8 very important. When we come return column thema, think credit sales it opposite side. The return of the goods sold on credit for 30,000, it cost value is given 20,000. Stock increased 20, but debtor decreased 30. Profit return in minus 10 minus return on it. Think sales return like that. It is given there are 20 transactions. Ninth one, drawings is given. Obtain 15,000 worth of goods and 30,000 cash from the business for personal use. Stock drawings is given 15. As well as cash drawings, cash minus. Cash drawings is given 30. Drawings will be recorded under capital columns. Total value equal 45. Effect for equity decrease minus total value given both stock and cash drawings. Think 10th one. First one, complete recording parts. Record values in million. 6 0 can be cut to maintain understandability. And think 10th one, cash paid for settlement of creditors 500 and discount is given 50. Salary cash paid for settlement of creditors. Therefore, creditors minus. Effect for creditor minus 500. But discount is income. Effect for equity increase. And given is through paid in cash equal only 450. Cash paid for settlement of creditors 500. Cash paid for creditors 500 cash minus 500. But here is given cash paid for settlement of creditors. Therefore, creditor minus 500. Mekama dunnanan cash paid for creditors 500 kila. Cash minus 500. And creditors minus 550. But here given cash paid for settlement of creditors. 11th one, electricity expense not paid. Accrual expense. On expense gave equity minus paid or not. If it has not paid, other payable. Accrual expense increase plus. They have written on a minus other payable plus. Paid or not, it should be considered as expense. Paid or not, based on accrual concepts. But 12 donation and given stock donation as well as cash donation. Donation also expense. 12th one. Stock donation effect for stock decrease 22. And cash donation effect for cash minus 38. And donation is expense effect for return on a minus total value. Retain earning minus 60. Reason expense. Donation is expense. Donation. $13. It is given built-in maintenance expense paid 45,000. Expense paid in cash. Therefore, cash minus 45 as well as expense return earning minus 45. Retain earning minus. First one, complete recording parts. There are 20 transactions. 20 transactions. There's income statement also. There's income statement also. Right, think about 14. Think 14. Cash received for settlement of debtors 800,000 and discount allowed is given 40,000. For cash received amount is not given, but given cash received for settlement of debtors. Debtors la settle karan hum bechi gana dila tin baran. Not given received in cash, salary hum bechi gana dila but given cash received for settlement of debtors. For debtors la aduin 800,000. Data minus 800. But think discount allowed available 40. Can salary hum 760. Cash plus. Discount allowed is expense if it for return on in decrease. Discount allowed is expense, return on in decrease. But think data minus 800. Salary hum gana deala nahi apita. But given cash received for settlement of debtors 800. And discount allowed available. They have received in cash equal balance part. And 15 loan installment 50,000 paid in cash, but it is include interest also. On 50,000 give ala. Interest 10,000. Interest is expense. Retain on minus 10. Cash minus 15. As well as loan minus only 40. As a loan paid money equal 40. As a loan paid money equal 40. Think first one how to record each and every transaction. You have to know how to record same transaction in the double entry system also. Next one, 16. 14,000 worth of data was written off as a bad debts. bad debts, effect for debtor decrease, value equal 14, as well as bad debts is expense, written in minus 14. 17 PP depreciation, property plant equipment minus 17, so depreciation equal 11, PP minus 11, as well as return earning also minus 11. Expense, property plant and equipment depreciation, expense එකක්. It is given 18 rent income received in cash. Rent income received in cash. Therefore, cash increase as well as return in plus income. And given 19 damage stock also. Damage stock effect for stock decrease. Damage stock effect for stock decrease. Then given damage stock 1924 million, stock minus as well as return in minus. Stock minus 24. Stock minus 24 as well as damage stock also expense return in minus 24. But given last one commission income received in cash 20. Salary අපිට එනවා effect for cash increase as well as income effect for return earning also increase. Retained earning increase. First one complete recording parts. And take the total amount also. There's income statement and statement of financial position also. There's income statement and statement of financial position also. Now calculate total value also. Total equivalent each column plus value should be add and minus value should be deduct. There's financial position also. Therefore, try to calculate closing balances. If those are correctly recorded, both sides, total ones will be equal, both sides. Plus value should be add, minus value deduct. Calculate it total value also. Plus value add කරන්න, minus value deduct කරන්න. Calculate total value each column. මෙතන trade payable opening balance එක වැරදි මෙතන. It is given 180. See the example. Other payable also. මේකේ balance එක වැරදි. උඩ තියෙන ගාන balance එක දීලා තියෙන අපේ ගානේ. See the example opening balances. That calculate closing balance. Opening balance is given. Plus value should be at minus value deduct. Calculate each column total value. There's statement of financial position as well as income statement also. Income statement and statement of financial position. That calculate total value. PP total value equal 147. 147. Stock closing balance equal 69. හැදුවන හරිද කියලා බලන්න. And trade receivable 106. Cash closing balance equal 893. Capital closing balance equal 211. Retained earning 584. Trade payable closing balance equal 110. Other payable 100. As well as loan 210. If those are correctly recorded, total value both sides will be equal. Total value both sides will be equal. දෙපැති equals කියලා බලන්න. Then think how to compare income statement and statement of financial position also. Right, both side equal. But දෙපැත්තම total එනවා 1215. First one thing how to record each and every transaction by using accounting equation. Think how to record each and every transaction by using accounting equation. The next one they ask how to prepare income statement. How to prepare income statement. Think sales available minus cost of sales. Gross profit can be calculated. First one, draw the format. Think how to prepare income statement also. You have to consider income and expense. First one, draw the format. That sales minus cost of sales equal gross profit plus other income minus expense. First one, draw the format income statement and statement of financial person also. Right, income statement and statement of financial person. All the income and expense should be recorded income statement. And assets, liability, and equity should be recorded financial person. First one, draw the format income statement like this. Income statement. It is enough 2 columns. It is enough 2 columns. Income statement. From the beginning, sales. Then cost of sales. Cost of sales. And gross profit can be calculated. Plus other income. Plus other income. Draw the format like this. Space other income 4 line space minus expenses. Expense no need to categorize. Expense administration, distribution, other finance like that no need to categorize. Just expense. Sales, cost of sales, gross profit, then plus other income minus expense. Expense space 8 line. And draw the format statement of financial person also. Statement of financial person. Statement of financial position. None current assets. It is enough to line. Then current assets. එතන rule පහක් විතර තියාගන්න. After that equity and it opening balance the equity opening balance plus additional capital plus profit minus drawings. Then non-current liability එතන rule තුනක් විතර තියාගන්න and current liability. First one, draw the format like this. Think how to prepare financial statement and how to calculate profit and loss also. Sales, cost of sales, then gross profit plus other income minus expenses. Non-current assets as well as current assets. Equity and the opening balance plus additional capital plus profit minus drawings. First one, draw the format like this. All the income and expense will be recorded income statement. All the income and expense will be recorded income statement. But assets, liability, and equity should be recorded financial position. Think closing balance calculate already. Closing balance calculate already. Think how to prepare income statement and statement of financial position. Question number 13. We have been discussing question number 13. Question number 13. We have discussed recording part already. Recording part we have discussed already. Now draw the format income statement and statement of financial position. This one, sales, cost of sales, gross profit plus other income, 4 line space, minus expenses, 8 line space. Then non-current assets. It is enough to line. It is given only property, plant, equipment as one item. Current assets, 5 line. Equity, it composition should be disclosed. Equity, opening balance plus additional capital plus profit minus drawings. And the non-current liability as well as current liability. Right. Now think how to prepare income statement. Think sales and cost of sales can be calculated directly. Format එක හැදුව නැත්නම් හදාගන්න. Then try to compute income statement. You have to know how to prepare income statement and financial position. Those are our ultimate objective to provide information to the interest party. You have to know how to prepare financial statement. Think about transaction of fourth one. 478. එතනින් තමයි sales and cost of sales හොයන්න පුළුවන් අපිට. First one, draw the format like this. Then see the transaction of fourth one. මෙන්න මේ ටික බලන්න. Fourth එකයි 7th එකයි 8th එකයි. Sales and cost of sales can be recognized. See the fourth transaction, 7 and 8. Given both cash sales and credit sales. Given both cash sales and credit sales. It is given sales return also. You have to consider both cash sales and credit sales as a sales. Hari, හදන්න පටන් ගන්න. See the transaction of fourth one, 7 and 8. Fourth one given, cost value is given 350, but selling price equal 620. For selling price 620, but it cost value equal 350 and the cost of sales. On sales හදන විදිය බලන්න. Fourth one, selling price, it cost value. And 7 also, selling price is given 700, it cost value is given 380. Think cost of sales and sales. This one fourth transaction, this one seventh one. And given sales return also 8 transaction, the return of the goods sold on credit for 30, it cost value equal to 20 on a sales return. Here minus 30, here minus cost of sales 20. The thing sales and cost of sales transaction number 4, 7, 8. You have to consider both cash sales and credit sales. You have to consider both cash sales and credit sales. Now take the total value. Think 620 plus 700 minus 30. Therefore, sales equal 1209. Record values in million. And cost of sales within brackets. Cost value of sales. Therefore, cost of sales equal 710. Then sales minus cost of sales, gross profit also can be calculated. This one minus this one, gross profit equal 580. See the transaction number 478. Cash sales is given, credit sales is also given. It cost value should be considered as a cost of sales. It cost value should be considered as a cost of sales. Then see the retained earning columns. See the retained earning column. Other income and other expense can be recognized. See the retained earning columns. Right. See the returning columns. On a returning column එකේ මෙන්න මේක නැතුව බලන්න අපි 4 7 8 නැතුව අනිත් එක ඔක්කොම ගන්නවා. Plus value should be recorded under income, minus value should be recorded under expense. Retained earning column එක බලන්න. Plus value should be recorded under income. It has given plus value returning columns. Discount is available transaction number 10 බලන්න. 30 discount received. Discount received. Transaction number 10. Retain earning column එකේ plus value බලන්න. And think 18, it has given rent income. Rent income, transaction number 18, 36. As well as given 20 also plus retain earning columns 42. That is the commission income. Commission income. Retain earning column, see the plus value. And minus value should be considered as expense. See the returning columns, minus value. Given retain earning column minus value, electricity expense not paid, paid or not we have to consider as expense. As electricity value equal 50 million. And 12 donation also given. Donation 12th one 60 expense. And given built-in maintenance expense also 45 built-in maintenance expense. Built-in maintenance expense. As well as 14 discount allowed 40. See the returning columns, retain earning columns. Discount allowed. As well as 15 loan interest 10,000. Loan interest 10. 16 bad tips 14 bad tips. Bad debts 14. And given property plant equipment depreciation also 17. 17 transaction number 17. PPE depreciation is given 11 as a property, plant and equipment depreciation expense, as well as given damage stock also 24. Damage stock. Think damage stock also expense. Then other income should be at minus expense. Net profit can be calculated. Number retain earning column එක තමයි අපි හොයාගන්නේ. Plus ඒවා other income minus ඒවා expense. And sales and cost of sales can be recognized by using transaction number 4, 7, 8. Think credit sales and cash sales. Its cost value should be considered as a cost of sales. Then income should be at minus expense. Calculating profit. Income should be at and expense should be deducted. Net profit also can be calculated. Net profit. It should be recorded on equity. Right. Calculate. Take total income. Other income total value. 108. Therefore, gross profit plus other income take the answer. 688. And deduct expenses. Deduct expenses. Expense total will equal 254. Gross profit plus other income minus expense. Net profit can be calculated. Therefore, net profit equal 434. 434. දැන් මේක හරිනම් retain earning column එකේ difference එක මේකට සමාන වෙන්න ඕන. If it is correctly recorded, profit should be equal retain earning columns, opening and closing balance difference value. Think how to record each and every transaction by using the column equation. And think based on those information how to prepare income statement and statement of financial position. ඔන්න බලන්න අපි retain earning column එක බලන්න. Sales and cost of sales can be recognized by using transaction 4, 7, 8. Just given both cash sales and credit sales. Think sales and cost of sales can be calculated directly. Cost of sales වන තව ක්‍රමයක් තියෙනවා නම් opening stock plus purchase minus purchase return minus damage stock minus donation minus drawings minus closing stock එහෙම හොයන්නත් පුළුවන්. But here directly can be calculated sales and cost of sales. And complete financial person also. On a financial person එක අපි දාන්නේ අර හොයාගත්ත closing balance ටික. Recording part we have discussed already. It total value also discussed. Total value. Complete statement of financial person also. On a financial person එක දාන්නේ අපි closing balance ටික. We have discussed recording part already. Recording part we have discussed already. මෙන්න මේ closing balance ටික තමයි දාන්න අපි. Closing balances. Think property plant equipment closing balance. Opening balance available from the beginning. Property plant equipment stock trade receivable cash. Property plant equipment non-current assets. Stock trade receivable cash current assets. Equity opening balance කියලා ගන්න මේ දෙකේ total එක. Equity and think additional capital also. Drawings available here. Trade payable, other payable, current liability. Loan, non-current liability. හැබැයි දාන්න opening balance නෙවෙයි. මෙන්න මේ closing balance ටික දාන්න. අර යටින් අපි හිව්වේ closing balance ටික මෙන්න මේ ටික තමයි දාන්න ඕන. Closing balances. Only closing balance will be recorded financial person. Closing balance. Financial person should be prepared as at 31st March 24. End of the year. Closing balances. බලන්න මේ profit එක හරිනම් මේ retain earning column එකේ difference එක එන්න ඕන. Profit හරිනම් මේ retain earning column එකේ difference එක. 584 minus 150. If it is correctly recorded. Right now, complete statement of financial person. You have to consider only closing balance. Only closing balance. Right, complete statement of financial person also. This year paper 30 marks belong for accounting equation. Right, closing balance would be record closing balance. Complete statement of financial person also. Property, plant and equipment. Here, property, plant and equipment. Closing balance equal 147. එකක් විතරක් තිබ්බොත් කෙලින්ම ලාස්ට් එක දාන්න පුළුවන්. But the stock current assets. Stock is a current asset. Stock value equal 69. First column closing balance will be records. And think trade receivable. Trade receivable closing balance equal 106. As well as cash. Cash closing balance equal 893. Think asset side. Current assets and non-current assets. But think equity, it has given both capital and return earning. Therefore, as opening balance should be considered both. Opening balance, capital account balance is given 100. As return earning opening balance equal 150. Annediki total එක අපි ගන්න. Capital and return earning opening balance. It total will be equal 250 opening balance. 250. And given additional capital transaction number 1. Transaction 1 given additional capital 156 plus here. Profit calculate already income statement 434. 434 profit. Complete financial person. And drawings also given transaction number 9. Drawings, you have to consider both stock drawings and cash drawings. Transaction number 9. Obtain 15,000 worth of goods and 30,000 cash. Total drawings equal 45. Total drawings equal 45. Drawings, if it for equity decrease. Then non-current liability. Bank loan. Closing balance. Bank loan closing balance equal 210. එකක් තිබුණොත් ලාස්ට් එකේ දාන්න පුළුවන්. And trade payable as well as other payable. Trade payable. Trade payable closing balance equal 110. As well as other payable. In other payable closing balance equal 100 closing balance. Then complete financial person. Assets and liabilities will be recognized separately as a current and non-current based on going concern. Asset when current and non-current kila based on going concern concepts. Going concern. Right now take total value also. Think only closing balance will be records. But equity, it composition should be disclosed. Composition. If those are correctly recorded, assets should be equal liability plus equity. Equity as opening balance should be considered both capital and return earning. Both. Then think additional capital, profit available income statement, and drawings also given. Now take assets total value, current assets total value second column, complete financial person. Think how to prepare a statement of financial person. Current asset here total equal 1068. Therefore total value equal 1215. And take the equity also. Opening balance plus additional capital plus profit minus drawings. Therefore, here closing balance equal 795. And current liability total amount equal 210. Take it total value. Think 1215. If those are correctly recorded, both sides should be equal. Think income statement and how to prepare a statement of financial position. Accounting equation, you have to know how to record each and every transaction by using accounting equation, and think how to prepare income statement and statement of financial position also. Statement of financial position also. Let me have the hadagan adu පාටික. Then is the question number 17. Make even 17 word anna. It is a past paper question. 2016 yellow paper. Only numbers change. 17 හොඳට බලන්න. මුලින් මේක හැදුවේ නැත්නම් ඉවර කරගන්න. Question number 17. Try to answer 17. ඔන්න paper එකේ විදිහ බලන්න past papers වල. Question number 17, past paper question. Also, there are 3 requirements, but not given more transaction. It has given only 10 transaction. Let's see the question number 17. Question number 17 බලන්න. Question number 17. Think there are 3 requirements, and given Tilak conducted retail business, as well as given draft income statement for the year end 31st March 24, draft income statement for the year end 31st March 24, reported profit 88 million, and drafted statement of financial position as at 31st March 24, so the cash balance. It is given cash balance as well as profit also given. දැන් මොකද්ද මේක වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? profit එක දැන්නමත් හොයලා තියෙන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝ. And given cash balance also. But given it was revealed subsequently that the following transaction had not been recorded in the books of accounts. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ යටින් තියෙන transaction record කරන කලින් තමයි අර balance එක අරන් තියෙන්නේ. profit එක හොයලා හැබැයි තාම මේවා record කරලා නැහැ. දැන් මේතන income or expense තිබුණොත් those are effect for profit also. If it is given income or expense, those are effect for profit also. There are 10 transactions. First one they ask 10 requirements. First requirement they ask, show the impact of these transactions with value in the accounting equation and state whether each value increase plus decrease minus. using format similar to given below. And given format also, think format also given. That second one, revise cash balance and revise profit. That first one completes recording parts. The volume recording to give recording part. That first one, draw the format. There are three requirements. First one, there's recording parts. First one, there's recording parts. And next one, revise cash balance also there's. Revise cash balance. And revise profit also there's. Profit correct karana. Profit correction. There's profit correction as well as revise profit also there's. Revise cash balance there's. There are 10 transactions. First one given format. Modima recording part ivara karanna. And given format asset there are 4 columns, liability 2 columns, and equity 1 columns. මොනවද දැන් මේක තියෙන්නේ profit එක හොයලා ඒගොල්ලෝ ඒ වගේම cash balance එක හොයලා හැබැයි මේ යටින් දීලා තියෙන transaction එක consider කරන්නේ නැතුව. If it has given income or expense, those are paid for profit and loss. And there's revised cash balance also. There are 3 requirements. That මුලින්ම recording part ඉවර කරන්න. Right, first one, draw the format. First one, draw the format. There are 4 column assets. Assets liability 3 columns. Equity only 1 columns. There are 10 transactions. First one, complete recording parts. Question number 17. හදන් try කරන්න. ඔන්න page එකේ එන විදිය බලන්න. Profit එක හොයලා තියෙන්නේ. There's revised profit mean correct net profit. You have to prepare profit correction statement also. Statement of profit correction. And revised cash balance also there's. Revised cash balance. First one, complete recording parts. There are 10 transactions. 10 transactions. මේකත් අපි අද million වලින්. Separate column for transaction number, assets, as well as equity and liability. Assets, equity and liability. Assets, liability and equity. First one, draw the format like this. The asset 4, record values in million, liability 3, and equity only 1. First one, complete recording parts. There are 10 transactions available, 10 transactions. Therefore, here assets, liability, and equity. Rupees million to maintain understandability. Given property, plant and equipment, inventory, trade receivable, and cash. First one, draw the format. Then long-term loan, there is a loan, trade payable, as well as other payable. Trade payable and other payable. Opening balance is not given. Opening balance, it has not given all the opening balance. 10 transaction. First one, complete recording parts, 10 transaction. 10 column, 10 line. First one, draw the format. ඔගොල්ලෝ මේ වෙන් කරන්න ඕන නෑ මම තේරුම් ගන්න ලේසියට හදන්නේ 10 transaction. Opening balance is not given. First one, complete recording parts. And there's revised cash balance also. Revised cash balance කියන්නේ adjusted cash account එක හදන්න ඕන. Prepare adjusted cash control accounts, P accounts. And revised profit also they ask. Revised profit කියන්නේ profit correction statement හදන්න ඕන. Statement of profit correction. This one, adjusted cash accounts. Adjusted cash. Statement of profit correction. This one, statement of profit correction. Statement of profit correction. Profit is given. Profit is given without considering following transaction. And given drafted profit also, drafted profit. Then addition, space, file line, and deduction. Correct net profit can be calculated. Right, prepare the format like this. First one, complete recording parts. And second one, they ask revise cash balance. Revise cash balance, you have to prepare adjusted cash accounts. And statement of profit correction. For them, profit එක හොයන්න නෙවෙයි තියෙන්නේ. හොයලා තියෙන profit එක හදන්න ඕන. It is called profit correction. First one, complete recording parts. ඔන්න ළමයි දැන් ඉඳන් ලෑස්ති වෙන එක්සෑම් එකට මේ අවුරුදු තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ ජීවිතේ සම්පූර්ණ වෙනස් වෙන අවුරුද්ද. ඒ කියන්නේ අවුරුද්ද මුල ඉඳන් හොඳ රිසර්ච් එකක් දාන්න try එකක් දෙන්න ඕන. That first one, recording parts will be done. Assets, there are 4 columns. Property, plant, equipment, inventory, trade receivable, cash. Liability, loan, trade payable, other payable. And equity also given. Adjusted cash, revised cash balance. ඒගොල්ලෝ cash balance එකයි profit එකයි දීලා තියෙන අපිට. Profit එක දැනනවත් හොයලා තියෙන්නේ. නමුත් හොයලා තියෙන profit එක වැරදි. Profit correction. Right, first one, complete recording parts. මුලින්ම recording part එක ඉවර කරන්න. There are 10 transactions. Record values in million. Record values in million. Opening balance is not given. First one, sales goods on credit 160. Cost value is given 95. Credit sales. Cost value 95. Stock minus 95. And credit sales. Data increase 160. Difference value profit. Effect for equity increase 65. ලකුණු තුනක් එනවා 1 මේකට එකයි මේකට එකයි මේකට එකයි. පේපර් එකේ ලකුණු දෙන්න. And second one, the return of the goods sold on credit for 12, it cost value 8. Think credit sales, it opposite side. Stock increase, data decrease. Selling price 12, it cost value equal 8. Difference value 4, profit, equity decrease. 3 marks. ලකුණු දෙන්නේ මේකට එකයි මේකට එකයි මේකට එකයි. සම්පූර්ණ ගාන තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් ධන ටික හදන්න. Third one, donation 9,000. Donation. Expense, stock donation. Stock minus 9. Expense එකක් equity minus 9. 2 marks. මේකට එකයි අරකට එකයි. Fourth one important. Maintain expense of the business 35. Of this, 13,000 was paid personally by Tilak and balance paid by the business. But one expense 35, equity minus 1 marks. But paid by the owner 13. On owner given on 13, equity increase again 13. Thing paid or not should be considered as expense. Therefore, expense equal 35, equity minus 35, as well as paid by the owner, equity increase 13. Balance amount paid in cash. Therefore, difference value equal 22 paid in cash. Cash minus 22. Business expense given. Application part of business entity considers. Balance amount paid in cash. Paid or not, equity decrease, reason expense, but paid by the owner, equity increase, balance amounts paid in cash. 5, loan obtained. You have to consider loan interest also. Loan obtained 120,000 1st July 23. But our account period end of the year 31st March 24. On a loan එක මාස කීයක් තිබිලද කියලා බලන්න ඕන. First one, loan obtained, cash increase 120. As well as loan is a liability increase 120. Loan obtained 1st July 23, but end of the year 31st March 24. Loan available 9-month periods. Therefore, you have to calculate loan interest 120,000 into 20% into 9 or 12. මාස 9ක් loan එක තිබිලා. Interest rate is given 20%. Therefore, the loan interest should be calculated. Loan will be equal 120 into 20% into 9 or 12. Therefore, loan interest equal 18 million loan interest. Not paid in cash. තාම ගෙවල නැහැ. But paid or not, it should be considered as expense. Equity minus other payable plus. Same line. Think same transaction. Loan obtained. It has available 9-month periods. Interest should be considered as expense paid or not. Based on accrual concepts. Not paid other payable plus. මාස 9ක interest බලන්න ඕන. Rate is given 20%. Rate is given 20%. මේ වෙනකන් හැදුවේ නැත්නම් හදන්න බලන්න. There are 10 transactions. First one, complete recording parts. There's revised cash balance and revised profit also there's. Revised mean adjusted profit and adjusted cash balance. Think about 5. So 6. Purchase van 80 million. On a van එක purchase කළොත්. මේ loan එක බලන්න තේරුම් නැත්නම් ආපහු fourth එක බලන්න maintenance expense එක අයිතිකාරය ගෙවලා ඊටු ටික තමයි සල්ලි වලින් ගෙවලා තියෙන්නේ. Loan obtained 120, but it has available 9-month period. Loan interest should be calculated only for 9 months. Not paid in cash. Equity minus other payable plus. 6, van purchase 80 million. On van එකක් ගත්තොත් එහෙම cash අඩු වෙනවා 80. Van is a part of property plant equipment, increase 80. Property plant and equipment increase 80. 7, settlement of 55,000 due from debtor. Again 70,000 payable to him as a creditor. Balance amount paid in cash. On a creditors වලට ගෙවන්න තියනවලු 70,000. Debtors ලගෙන් හම්බෙන්න තියනවලු 55,000. Settle කරලා. Therefore, debtor minus 55, creditor minus 70. The settlement of and given the settlement of 55,000 due from debtor. Again 70,000 payable to him as a creditor. Balance amount paid in cash. එන සල්ලි වලින් ගෙවන්නේ ඉතුරු 15 විතරයි. මෙච්චරක් ගෙවන්න තියෙනවා. මෙච්චරක් හම්බෙන්න තියෙනවා. ඒ දෙක settle කරලා ඉතුරු ටික සල්ලි වලින් ගෙවනවා. Settlement of 55,000 due from debtor. Again 70,000 payable to him as a creditor. Balance amount paid in cash. Settlement. And 8-1 payment life insurance 11,000 of Tilak. That is a drawings. Owner's private expense paid by the business should be considered as a drawings. Cash minus as well as equity minus. It should be considered as a drawings. Owner's private expense paid by the business. 9 and 10 very important. Read careful 9 and 10. Think what would be the answer 9 and 10. Think how it records. Very important. 9 10 හදන විදිය බලන්න. Owner's private expense paid by the business should be considered as a drawings. Owner's private expense paid by the business should be considered as a drawings. Then try to complete 9 and 10. Transaction 9 and 10. It is given cash receipt on debtor and discount allowed also. There are 10 transactions. Opening balance is not given, but profit calculate already. Think ninth one, receipts amount due on transaction number 1 after deducting 10% discounts. After deducting 10% discounts, මේ තමයි transaction number 1. හම්බෙන්න තියෙන 160. හැබැයි හම්බෙන්නේ after deducting 10% discounts. Think receivable amount equal 160. Receivable amount equal 160. හැබැයි හම්බෙන්නේ 10% අඩු වුණාට පස්සේ. 160 receivable. හැබැයි හම්බෙන්නේ මේකෙන් 10% කියන්නේ 16,000. අඩු වුණාට පස්සේ මෙන්න මෙච්චරයි හම්බෙන්නේ. Think receivable amount equal 160. Therefore debtor minus 160. Debtor minus 160. හැබැයි cash හම්බෙන්නේ 144. Discount allowed is expense 16 equity minus. හම්බෙන්න තියෙනවා මෙච්චරක් 10% අඩු වුණාට පස්සේ තමයි හම්බෙන්නේ. හම්බෙලා තියෙන 140. Cash increase, debtor minus and discount allowed is expense. Think last one, receipt 13,000 written off as bad debts during the previous year. It is called bad debts receipts. කියන්නේ මීට කලින් කපලා දාපු debtor කෙනෙක්ගෙන් කියන්නේ bad debts වල කපපු එක සල්ලි හම්බුනොත් cash වැඩි වෙලා equity වැඩි වෙනවා. This is a bad debt receipt, not effect for debtor. Cash increase, equity increase. Bad debt receipts. No need to calculate closing balance, not given opening balance, but they ask revise cash balance. Or then cash column එක බැලුවොත් adjusted cash එක හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. Equity column එක බැලුවොත් profit correction හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. Now then revise cash balance. See the cash column, plus value debit side, minus value credit side. See the cash column, revise cash. It is given from the beginning, cash account closing balance also given. It should be considered as opening balance now. It should be considered as opening balance now. Prepare adjusted cash account also. Given from the beginning, cash balance is given. So the cash balance drafted statement of financial position drafted. Drafted කියන්නේ there may be some errors. භාගයට හදලා තියෙනවා. Right. See the cash column, plus value debit, minus value credit. මුලින් balance එක දාගන්න. It is given from the beginning. Drafted cash balance 27 million. 27 as the balance brought forward debit side. Then මෙන්න මේ cash column එක බලන්න අපි. Plus නම් debit කරන්න ඕන, minus නම් credit. බලන්න මෙතන minus දෙනවා 22,000. මේ තමයි maintain expense එකේ ඉතුරු ටික ගෙවපු ගාන. Minus නම් credit. Description as a maintain expense. As maintain expense. මෙතන loan plus debit 120 plus නම් debit කරන්න ඕන as a loan. Minus 80 van purchase. Minus නම් credit. Van is a part of motor vehicle as a motor vehicle. And 15 minus මේ තමයි settle කරනකොට creditors වලට ගෙවපු ගාන. Settlement of 55,000 due from debtor. Again 7,000 payable to him as a creditor. Balance amount paid in cash. මේ තමයි ඉතුරු creditors වලට ගෙවපු ගාන. Minus credit side. 15 as a creditors. As a creditors. If it is minus, credit side. And think 11,000 minus 11,008 life insurance. Owner's private expense paid by the business should be considered as a drawings. Minus na credit patriyanne life insurance of the owners paid by the business drawings. Api consider kan drawings. It is not expense of the business. 144 plus. Medama debtors lang hambeche salli. Cash receipt from debtor. If it is plus, will be record debit side as a debtor. As a debtor. Think revise cash balance theirs. And last one, bad debts receipts. Not bad debts. Bad debts receipts. If it is plus, debit side. 13 as a bad debt receipts. As a bad debt receipts. But then cash account ki balance ka pitikana puluwang. There's revised cash balance. Cash account balance should be carried down. Cash account balance should be carried down. Think closing balance. Revised cash balance. See the cash accounts. See the cash accounts. Plus value debit side. Minus value credit side. Difference value as a balance carried down. There's revised cash balance. Debit side increase. Therefore, take debit side total amounts. 304. Take that value credit side. Therefore, 176 as a balance carried down. Therefore, this is a revised cash balance. Revised cash balance. And then revised profit also they ask. For them, profit take a coin of retain any column of the retain any columns. Plus value should be add, minus value deduct. Retain earning columns. And given drafted profit also given. From the beginning, given drafted profit 88 million. 1 million වලින් then equity column එක බලන්න plus එක add කරන්න minus deduct කරන්න. Except additional capital and drawings. මෙන්න මේක ගන්න බෑ. Additional capital එකක්. මේක ගන්නත් බෑ drawings එකක්. Those are not paid for profit. Owners life insurance expense paid by the business. මෙතන maintenance expense of the business paid by the owner. Additional capital. This one additional capital. This one drawings. Not paid for profit. All other thing effect for equity, effect for profit. All other thing. Think about first one. This is profit on sales. First one credit sales. Eke profit එක මේ තියෙන්නේ. Therefore, plus value add minus value deduct. Profit correction, not income statement. Profit is given without considering following transaction. Then profit correction වල බලන්නේ equity column එක බලන්නේ ඔක්කොම ගන්නෙ නැහැ. Except additional capital and drawings. If it is plus, add. If it is minus, deduct. Statement of profit correction. Profit is given already. Plus value should be added. Think first one, 65,000. That is a profit on sales. Profit on sales. Description. Profit on sales 65 plus. Minus 18 sales return. If it is minus, deduct. That is a profit on sales return. That is a profit on sales return. Sales return or profit එක ඔය තියෙන්නේ. And then minus 9,000 donation. Stock donation. Donation is expense. And minus 35 maintenance expense. 35. Maintenance expense 35. 18 minus loan interest. That is loan interest. Loan interest. Loan interest 18. If it is minus, deduct. And here also minus available. Discount allowance. Minus discount allowance. minus 16 as a discount allowed. Discount allowed minus 16. And last one plus 13. That is a bad debt receipts income. Bad debts can expense එකක්, but bad debt receipts can income එකක්. Bad debt receipts income. Think no need to prepare income statement. You have to prepare statement of profit correction. හොයලා තියෙන profit එක correct කරනවා අපි. Plus value should be add, minus value deduct. Think profit correction. You have to consider only equity columns. But revise cash balance. You have to consider cash column. Plus value debit, minus value credit. Here plus value should be add, minus value deduct. Except additional capital and drawings. ආන්නේ profit එක නෙවෙයි, profit correction. Profit හොයලා තියෙන බලන්න. But without considering following transaction. Plus value should be added. Plus value should be added. And minus value should be deduct. Minus value should be deduct. If minus value equal 82, then calculate correct net profit also. Think correct net profit equal 84. This is a net profit. Revised profit. Then correct net profit. Here there's revised net profit. There's revised net profit. Therefore, answer revised. Revised net profit. Think profit correction. And there's correction of cash balance also. On a past paper question, this one 2016 paper, like only numbers change. Past paper question. In accounting, our duty we are going to provide information. Our duty we are going to provide information about the business organization. They think interest party, employee, customer, supplier, manager available. Business is not trading business, service business, manufacturing business. Again, lesson එක තේරුම් ගන්න ලේසිම ක්‍රමය තමයි practically business ගැන හිතන්න. Business එක ඇතුළේ මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා බලන්න. Organization කියන්නේ මොනවද කියලා බලන්න. Business transaction මොනවද කියලා බලන්න. Assets, liability, income, expense වෙන් කරගන්න. Our duty we are going to provide information. There are three things you have to know from the beginning. First one, you have to know how to record each and every transaction in the accounting equation. Second one, you have to know how to record each and every transaction by using double entry system as well as prime entry books. ඔන්න ඔය කොටස් තුන තේරුණොත් එතන ගියාට ඕගනයිසේෂන් අල්ලගන්න ලේසි. ප්‍රැක්ටිස් එකෙන් තමයි රිසර්ච් එක හැදෙන්නේ. පුළුවන් තරම් ගණන් හදන්න ඕන. ඒක තමයි වර්ධින තැන් අඩුපාඩු ක්ලියර් මේ අහු වෙන්න අපිට. හරි, ඊටු ටික දෙනින් හදන්න. ප්‍රශ්න තිබුණොත් මැසේජ් එකක් දාන්න ටික. Good night.